Hello, this is my cell, 35th place at a Dragon Ball Fest here in Dallas from the past weekend. I really enjoyed this deck a lot. I thought it's green, so I really like playing green. Coming back from the deck is a deck I already was kind of familiar with it, and with the added support with the 6 drop, I really wanted to try it, and yeah, something I really want to enjoy. Let's go. Let's start with this. We have our little cell. Has an active main once per turn. I can put an android from my hand under this card to draw a card and then pop a ball card of cost 3 or less. It helps with the removal and cycling. And then we have Awaken. We either can Awaken we have 4 life or less, or we have 3 androids under him. We can flip it, untap 1, draw 1. And if we did it through the alternate awakening, we take life until we have 5. So we can make our homicidal clone negate free and already online. For the awakened side, we have the cell return of the ultimate life form. Auto, when this card attacks, put an android card from your hand under him and draw 2. Zeros has more options and draws a lot of cards when we're attacking. And then has the active main once per turn. Send 2 android cards under him. Destroy up to 1 battle card with no restriction whatsoever. Of course, he has very cannot, but against +5 and critical, so it gets helps us with the pressure. And just a removal is really good in the deck. For the it's good. Now for the androids part of the deck, we have the 6-drop. Has 3 different effects. For the first one is he's a deflect double striker 20k. When he's put under your leader, I can search for 1-drop 18, 17, and sell 1-drop from the deck, and then pitch a card. So we can pitch this since we need to have on the graveyard in the drop area, or a Koitsu card, or any dead card that we don't need. So it helps us filter and search for cards so we can draw better. And then a second ability, have a activate limit 1 for green. Place a card from your hand to the bottom of the deck, and play it from the leader. So we can place any 1-drops, so we can search them again. We still have cycling those materials, so we can still search them if we see more cells. And then it has an auto. When this card is played, choose up to 1 battle card your opponent controls, KO it, and then place a green cell cost 1 from your drop and play it. So play this when he's played, draw a card. So it helps us to make more combo power and just filter to a deck. Okay, and he's our main beater for the deck. Now for the more for 1-drops, we have 17 and 18. They both have the main ability of active main put under the leader. And then on play, look at the 5 cards for an android. Helps us search or sell because we need to see it really bad drastically so we can play. And then our 17, 18, that is just draw a card on play. So both are really great on plays. And then we have the 17, 18. It's a 10k unique crit. Is whenever if your leader card is green android, and one opponent's battle card is KO, you can play this card from your hand for free. And then it's free 10k crit pressure. And then an active main, if your leader card is a green mono green cell, put this card under him, draw a card. So it's a pressure and can help us see more cards in our deck. And then for the more androids, we have the 1-drop cell. The main purpose of this card is just to pitch it from our 6-drop effect when we search, or for our unison of choice, that is the Bardock unison, so they can discard card. So it helps us to just keep seeing also more cards on play, draw a card. So seeing more cards and make them discard one is really good. And if worst case, if we don't have the Bardock, it's just more combo power. Okay, next one I tested a lot was 1-drop 17 negate. It's also searchable by or 6-drop. It's a counter attack, negate attack, and play this card. Has a second auto of sending Android card from that is cost 3 or less from our deck to the graveyard. We can send, usually we can, I don't activate, but sometimes if you need it, you can send 1-drop, so you have it live for your 6-drop. And then this card was really good because it helped me a lot against the Goku Sinnoh matchup, because they like to swing a lot with the leader, so you just keep denying that and we can keep surviving against them. And then for last Android card is the Android 20 Ball Creator. It's a +1/+5. It has, when this card is used as a combo area, give your leader +5 against double strike, so we can combine it with our leader. That he's already at 20k with crit, so we can just make a 30k crit. Just helps with early pressure if we really want to, or if your opponent is to left or negated, we can just double strike and win for the game and just combo out. Okay, that's for all our androids or part of the engine. Now let's go for mostly the staples that we have. The unison of choice, that is SS's Bardock Parental Unison. It's a 2-cost, 15, and has a +1 active main. I can pop up to one of my 1-drops, green 1-drops to the graveyard. Your opponent discard one. This is our mostly main weight, so we can hand control them, just controlling their hands by making them discard without before swinging double strikes or just crits to the leader. And then has a -3 active main. This can gain +5 on triple attack, so he's also a great finisher. If we have 4 markers, we just remove 3 of them. 20k swing 3 times. Just helps with the pressure with already or many double strikers or criticals in the deck. And then he has another ability, it's an auto. We can only do it once per turn. Whenever your opponent declares wants to combo, we can remove the combo power. So we can help. It has another way to hand control them. It's also good against many decks that are really C deck dependent or need to play stuff from their C deck. Okay, now for more unison related stuff, we have our 3 charismatic villain. The counterplay for control unison is 3 with 2 markers or more. And then when this guys play KO battle card 7 or less, so it's more removal and also triggers or 17-18 battle card. For more unison related stuff, we have the dormant potential. It's free if we control the unison and just limits them to only 2 attacks for the turn. And it's really good because if we are against an aggro matchup, it just helps us survive for the long game. I decided to play 3 instead of 4 because the deck was kind of bricky in seeing too many extra cards or unisons in the terms of when we're getting attacked. So I think 3 was fine. I don't see a point of playing a 4th one because we're already at 4 lives, so we kind of have to measure how to defend really well against our opponents. They're getting, as the turns pass, they're getting less and less resources. So yeah, I really like it at 3. And then for more negates, we have the King Piccolo Aerial Attacker. It's a unique critical 20k. It's a counter attack, negate attack, and then play this card. And if our leader is a green non-Saiyan, it reduces the cost by 1 for each non-Saiyan in our drop and or C energy. So we already gonna have this life really quick, costing only 1 green. Because we send so many androids to the graveyard, either by dumping it with 17 or just our leader by themselves by removing 2 and popping a card. So, and then when these guys play, KO Valkyrie costs 5 or less and remove a marker of the unison. So it's really good, also good remove Unison Hate to the deck. For more of the deck, we have for our beaters, we have Cool Arm Force. It's 5 20k. We can play for 2 if we have 3 energy. It's a barrier double striker. When this guy attacks, make them discard a card or KO a battle card. So again, more ways to deny them resources. And then it has an active main limit 1. If I control a C battle card with cost 2 or more in play, I can restun him. His auto is not once per turn to make him discard and destroy, so we can just attack. If we control a C battle card, we just restun them and attack again. So it's a dual attacker per se. Really good. Also kind of hard to get over if they don't have barrier removal. For more of our beatdowns, we have the 8-drop Son Goku Son Gohan. It's a deflect double strike, 35 attack. It's active main limit 1, pay 2 green. If opponent has 3 or more energy, we can play from our hand and gains barrier for the turn, so it's good protection, so it doesn't get KO during the battle phase. And his auto, when this card attacks, your opponent discard once, and we choose a battle card in their field, removing the ignoring barrier and KO them. So again, more ways to deny them resources and KO battle cards. Okay, for the other beater, we have the 8-drop Bojack Tournament Assault. It's 30k. It has a active main limit 1, pay 1. If you layer a green, and I control 4 more energies, I can play it for 1, and then KO a battle card. It's just more way to resource, and it's a 1-drop 30k beater, so it's really good. It didn't really come out too much in the matchup, but in testing it was good. So we can, it's many ways to KO in this deck. Just play it and keep swinging, pressure opponent. For our last beater, we have the Gogeta's Shinron Successor. We can pay an energy successor for an 8, so we can use our Bojack or Son Gohan, so we can play it. Here's auto limit 1. Either make your opponent discard is a blocker 2, either make them discard 2 so he gains double strike, or remove battle cards ignoring barrier and gains dual attack. This card is great. I usually most of the time side 1 or both copies depending on the matchup, since most of our 8-drops not surviving for the next turn. If I don't have it, it's okay. We don't really need it to win most of the games. But he did win me 1 game during Fest. Actually, it was on the mirror match. I just paid 1. I say hopefully he didn't have any homicidal clones because he was at 1 life. So just pay 1 successor using the Gohan, play it, make them discard 2, and then just swing and combo everything. He couldn't beat the combo, and he won me the game. Really good card. Really good card. Now for super combo of choice, I decided to go with the Gohan Great Saiyaman super combo. If we are 4 or less life, we can cancel 0 plus 10k by putting the card under from the hand to the bottom of the deck and then draw 2. Good way to shuffle or like reuse or Android's 1-drops that we can search out of our 6-drop, or just dead extra cards, unison cards that we cannot use when we're attacking. We want to try to see more combo power, trying to kill our opponents, or just defending in general. Really good. Never had any problems with this super combo. For more staples, we have our 3 homicidal clones. It's a counter attack for 2, or if we are 5 or less life, we can just take a life and play a token. Shout out to my tokens for ending miracles and token negates. It's great. It makes a life really quick since our leader awakens at 5, so it's just a real life turn 2, and can help us in our also very aggro matchups, or if they need see energy really badly, we can just deny them their resources. For more staples, we played with the 2 Cell Kamehameha. It's like active battle, pay a green, choose if my leaders are green and all my energies green, choose a card against 15k 15 power, and I choose a card in the hand, discard them. I didn't play this card too much, even if I didn't side them out that often, but it was great. It also came up in the Cell matchup in the mirror that I just went with the leader with the Android 20 to make a double, and then I just did Cell Kamehameha to make them discard one. So if they want to combo, they have to combo a lot of cards to, or just take the double strike with the critical. It was alright. It wasn't that great, but it came out sometimes. And then we have the Secret Identity Messiah for Overrun. So it's an Overrun for 6, and when this guy is played by Overrun, choose battle cards that equal 6 or less in the opponent's battlefield and send them to the warp. It's really good against Kirku because that's one of my most harder matchups to play for the fest, so no complaints, and it's just a 25 meter. If we need to swing for a game, just play it and just swing and then combo as much and win. So it's good removal too. And then for the SCR of choice, we play with Raging Burst. It has active battle. We play our cell leader for under this cell, so he will become 45. And since we're gonna have most of the time for 3 life for the game, most of the game, he gains 25 for the turn, so he'll be 45 for that battle. So it's just a great finisher. If need to, worst case is we use as defense, but he won't return. If we use it on defense, this will stay when our turn starts, so it can hinder the deck because we need to have this specific leader. So just be careful with that. But overall, I really like it. I only use it once or twice during the whole regional. It was against Goku Senna. Just he had 1 life. He had like 3-4 cards in hand. I swing. He had none against, and then I just slap this, put slap it, play this, make it 45, no combos, and he just tried to combo, but he couldn't, and so he lost. And he had 3 more, a whole board for him to kill. So that's fine. That's the main deck. Now for the side deck, we have 3 of the Super Saiyan Vegeta Majin Exterminator. If my leader is green, and if your leader is green and this card is discarded by your opponent's skill, play it, and when this card is played, draw a card. So making mostly against other green decks, or just mostly against green decks that hand destruction. They just want to make me discard, just play it, draw 1. So just did play nothing, and just good against them. Since our deck already filters a lot, we can see them more often. Helps us dig more and more combo power. Play Vegeta protecting his loved ones as a 1-drop cantrip with barrier, and his when your opponents activate flips energy, his energy that is by not a skill, they make them destroy an energy. It's really good against blue. I didn't play against blue, so I really didn't side these. And then we have Koitsukais. Active main, pay 1, remove this card from your drop, return 1 or 2 cards from the hand, put it in the bottom, draw that many, and then whenever your opponent plays battle cards during that same turn of 20 or less, they send 2 cards from the hand to the warp. So it's just more hand destruction hate, or like mostly prevent floodgates, or if they want to play like Black Hasters, new counterplay. If they have a unison, just punish them by, if they want to play, you have to this warp 2. Just good card to punish and like be more safe with our plays. I have Bigamur. Play 2, active main. If your lead cards are green, your opponent cannot attack with battle cards with cost 5 or more. This was more in general against more black centric, because I know they usually play a lot of big battle cards. But idea was most against Roxina, but I didn't see that. I did see a Goku Zeno and Vegito, but they didn't really even. I didn't even see them, and they were fine without it. Just try to keep them for that Proxino more. And then we have the Gohan CGR. Whenever it combo, I search paid energy, and then when he's play, remove 3 markers. It's mostly for the unison hate. I didn't really cite it that much, but could have cited against Vegeta, but I forgot to do it. But it was fine. He's also deflect critical, so worst case is a 25 body with crit. And then we have the Spice per se is the Android 17 Titan Toppler. He's a free play if I control no battle cards, and then I can choose up to one opponent's battle cards and negate their skills for the game. So if we have, let's say in Vegeta they have the barrier blocker, we can just play this for free. We have no battle cards, negate his skills, and then we can KO with our leader or Cell 6-drop. So it's good, and then yeah, negates the skills, we can use it for combo after we use it. Our worst case is also 15 beater, the free body. And then for last card for the side deck is the Bujin Space Pirate Psychic. It's just a counterplay, limit 1. If your leader is a green, pay 1. Your opponent attempts to play a battle card of cost 2 or less, we just say no. So mostly this, I did it for Kirku, because again that's a rough matchup for this deck. To either come to play the Chaozu or the Bunny Girl whenever we pop Earthlink. So he was good, mostly good. Now for our C deck, we have the Cell, this Cell C leader for our Roasting Rage. We have the 2-drop Frieza, Resurrector Ambitious. Deflect double strike 15k. Whenever he when he's play, I can KO Balcraft cost 5 or less, and then once per turn I can place has another auto once per turn. I can send a C energy, and then make them discard a card in their hand. So usually people pair this C battle with the cooler, so we can make them discard and take too much damage because it's double strikers, both of them. So it's good pressure makes them deny them more resources. During the immovable, it's a 15 deflect, can gain can send him protection, and then he can send that 3 C energies, no, 2 or more C energies to the drop, and he can gain double strike and plus 10k. So he's a 25 double striker if we. No, he didn't really come out too much. He didn't play it too often. Same with the Bojack, is a 2-drop, 2 drop for 2 synergy 20k. When there is we care about the second auto. When Valkyrie or Sai is removed, he will gain 20k. He will gain double strike. So it's just more double strikers. And that's for our 1-offs for the C deck. Now for our 2-offs, we have Super Saiyan 2 Broly Tyrant. It's a unique, can reduce the cost of this card by 1 C energy and 1 energy by removing a non-unique battle area from battle area to the drop. So just 1 drop pretty much, 20k, and then here's another active main. Once per turn, you can place a non-unique battle card from my field to the drop against a pop-a card, and then he has a second ability out of once per turn. Whenever battle card other than himself is sent to the drop, he will gain plus 5 on double striker. So it's just a 25 double striker beater. And then we'll play the Bardock Unison. uh, Father's Help, the 15-2 cost for 1C energy. This one I don't really play it in testing. I was testing it. I was testing it, and I really like his plus 0 ability. Active main, send one of UC energies to the drop and make them discard card. Just another way to hand control them, because or you can use the plus minus 0 to draw a card if you really want to, since you can choose up to 0. But I really like it more for the hand control, because if they don't pressure this, they'll try to pressure your leader. They just attack and use generally at least one C energy, just like plus 0 and 1, and then make them discard 1. So it's good pressure. And if they want to kill it, that's fine. We don't really care if they kill it. But at least most of these I really didn't play. I think I played just the Broly and the Frieza. And of course this one I did the Raging Blast. Raging SCR. And then for last C card is the Limit Ultra Kamehameha Mighty Blast. Just it can help us KO or boost any attack by 1,000, and then we can pay green, make them discard card. Again, just more hand control, help us boost more for the combo power, but it barely came up. Now for the matchups of for the fest, I had round 1 had Kitku. I lost that game. Didn't see that many androids, or like almost barely any androids, so I kind of break on that game. Round 2 we have a no-show. For round 3 we played the American Sonor Cell reboot. I won that game. That's the game that Gogeta Shenron gave me the win. You have round 5 again. Round 4 against a Goku Seno. I won that game. I just keep denying him the battle step. I just keep negating his attacks, and I just keep controlling his resources as much as possible, and then just kill him. Round 5 I went against U7. This was against Evan Glover. With my friend Nick Menard. I keep practicing that U7 matchup, because I learned the hard way that you have to kill them really fast. If not, you just lose in the crackback. So I was happy I practiced so much in that matchup, so I had no problems in that matchup whatsoever. Now for round 6 I played against Abejito Isino. I lost that game, really close game, down to the wire. Anyone could have taken that game, but he had a bit more resources than me. But it was a really good game. And for round 7, Nameku, I lost that game, but also really close game. I was gonna swing for game, but he had only sync. He only had like 4 cards in his hand left, only alive. He's played the the Super Saiyan 3 Broly swing. He only sync Tappa, and he just killed me on the crackback with Gohan 8 drop and Gogeta. Nothing I could done there. And then for the round 8, they gave an extra round. Original was gonna be 7, but they gave us an extra round. It was a no-show. But yeah, in general, the deck performed really well, especially me coming back from this game after a month. No regrets from playing this deck, and I really had a lot of fun. Happy that I met a lot of people during the regional. Took a lot of pictures. Great to meet Evan and the Bandai devs too. Yeah, and then shoutouts to the Hermit Style Discord. All are amazing people and really helped me to come back to the game by getting me cards for really cheap prices, and just keep testing every possible matchups, and my locals too at here in Texas keep helping me testing how to do better. And yeah, that's all. Thank you.